Hey, what happened to the brightness? Anyway, here I am. Life is changing. Things are different. Values I've been reflecting on. Circumstances can produce these things. Mindsets, belief affects everything. Today I was thinking about cause and effect. Right? It's everywhere. People don't believe it is. A lot of people throw things in the rubbish. But there's a big hill at the trash place full of history of the cause and effects. Everything is based on win or lose. Say if you're going for a goal or to do something that day, and due to success, what happens is it gets achieved. But now, everything stacks up in life experiences, and some things will follow you home and pile up. But it's because you haven't had time to organise it. Too busy resting, you work too much, and you think you like something, you bring it home, it takes up some space, and then you find that it's now occupying a space and a part of time. So time, with multiplicity, creates stacks of stuff. So you got to be careful if you stack stuff. Do you really want it? Do you really need it? Do you really have the space for it? And the mind. My mother and my father, they were told that they were losing their mind, so they wrote things down. Now, my mum used to write them down and think they were prophecies. Later on, we kind of thought that maybe she was prophesying, but it turned out to be the fact, plain and simple fact, that people go through time and stuff gets left behind, and there's so many occurrences in life of each day, of every minute, so many seconds in your life, so many minutes in your life, you just pretty much have to accept where they're going. And you can try to drive your course of your life wherever you try, but everything is just cause and effect, and the outcome is simply based on what you chose. Now, I could have chosen an honourable life or a dishonourable life, and the outcomes has been obvious. I saw a doctor, made choices. These choices can be either good or bad. So what's it got to do with God, and what's all that about? There's a lot of people that haven't chosen God, and they've lost. And they won't admit it. They'll put on a shiny face and put on all kinds of things that seem like you made up for it, or try to bluff your way, or hide what's really happened. But the truth is, everything you think, say, and do, and know, and search, and achieve, it's all going to stack up. It's going to be somewhere. It's like karma. Things that happen for a reason. there is reasons for stuff. It's like, come to Alzheimer's, my father, he gave me this painting. Okay, so after a while my mum got Alzheimer's when my dad died, and she took that painting, claimed it as hers because it was a piece of her memory. She seen my father with it, and she claimed it because it was the only thing she could remember. And we let go of memories, but then we find that we want to reclaim them so that we can own that good moment. She never explained that to me. And so after she took it from me, after he had already gifted it to me, she had it for quite long. I was highly offended, but then forgave her. And later, she gave it to me. And now I have it. It's the only memory of things of my father, the only thing of my father's. Everything seems to disappear to somewhere. So I heard of this weird theory, and I don't think it's true, but there's supposed to be a hollow earth, and apparently memories that get dumped cause things to vanish, and they end up in this hollow space, supposedly. I don't think that's true, but it was a good idea. Someone come up with an idea like that. And anyway, when it's found again, then it appears again. But these are secret knowledges that may or may not be true, may or may not exist, or maybe secret knowledges that only certain royal families or special people get their hands on. Ancient things that's been hidden under castles, like magic books with true secrets. Like, found out that intention is just speaking of something, and as long as you think it, you speak it, and you gesture it, they're magics. They're not really magics, they're just consequences that come and occur. So the reason why a lot of people keep stuff is to try to keep memories. And people say, well, you've got a lot of junk. Well, you know, I've had a lot of days, and those days, they all have linked memories. Now, if I want to watch that movie of that time in my mind, of that day, or that experience, there's a lot of duplicates, a lot of replicas in my mind. I can't shuffle through the cards so easily. So we have put keystones for our memory, and that's what my mother used to do. But then it was believed that there's a God, and God, he was saying to some of the family members in dreams that you could write on paper and write a prophecy down, and it would become. You can speak it, so like you think it, or you speak it, or you gesture it, and the gesture is writing it down. So why was the Bible written down? Unless they believe that's possible. So mindsets is one thing, but what's the proof that things change? Well, a Japanese man put the rice, 3 rice things, water jars and rice, different parts of his house, and the first one on the cell on the left, he blessed it, and the one in the middle he ignored it, and the one on the right he cursed it. The one on the right created death. The one on the left, which is the praising one, became golden and didn't really die, but instead was beautiful. after time, And the middle one, which you ignored, went all mouldy and became cancer. But the evil one, it just went black. So it goes to show that living words create still ongoing long life. And ignoring people, they all just rot and die. And that's cruel and evil and real mean. Creates moulds. Bleach can destroy mould. Not really destroy, just reclean it, make it back to its original form. But unless you put positive in everything you say, you do, it's not going to transform into that new golden. Okay, so that's a message for people. Considering time as linear and a line, we're forced to spin. We're forced to see a new day. We are forced to go through chemistry. Our body goes through chemistry. You have to constantly try to heal it. I know that your stomach lining, you need to put vitamin C in there to heal the tendrils in your gut for a longer, well life. You need digesting of good, healthy, all-round, balanced diet, minerals and vitamins and such. But if you ignore them, there's another thing that I understood, is that if you fast and starve, it can cause your body to close up and strengthen and protect itself, and so that's something that's possible. Some new magicians, they are starving themselves to make their DNA stronger so they can live longer. So see, I'm going grey. Is that from overeating? If you overeat, does it tax your body? The body says to itself, right, well, there's too much to do. Got way too much food to sort. Haven't got time for that, so we're going to let them go grey a bit. Not that we're trying to, it's just that there's just too much work to sort. And that's what things that pile up. We don't have enough nutrients, biotin and collagen, so we can only use it where healing can be done. If you need healing, you have to put it on those first. If you need, if you run out of foods, and you whittle them out, pee them out, you'll find that you're malnourished. So this is what balding is. It's a form of malnourishment, and it's urinating out your nourishment. So I'm frickin' terrified of urinating. And that's the end of my story.